Hi everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd. It's time for a list, my favorite EPs of 2012, la 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 la. Hope you're well. Hope you're doing well. Damn it. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Another video in the midst of list week, celebrating my favorite sounds of this year. Let's just get right past the BS and get into the EPs. All right, at number 15, my 15th favorite EP of this year, Shlohmo's Vacation EP. Shlohmo, electronic music producer, came out with a full-length album last year that I thought was quite enjoyable, worth mentioning, one of my favorite albums of 2011. And this year, for sure, this EP had a few great songs on it that I liked, and some really good remixes as well. One from Nicholas Jar, too. Definitely a collection of tracks worth checking out if you're into subtle, beat-oriented electronic music. He kind of took a little bit of a left turn, incorporating elements of future garage in a few of these tracks, and it turned out pretty good. At number 14, the self-titled Shizune EP. These guys are a Japanese post-hardcore band, and this EP of theirs is fiery, passionate, melodic, loud, energetic, and enjoyable. Just making words up. At number 13, the KulpaD EP, an EP from an electronic music producer who brings together elements of really speedy, jittery footwork rhythms with African music. There were actually some really stand-out electronic music tracks on this EP. It's out now on Error Broadcast. Check it out! At number 12, it's Skrillex with Bangarang. I, have been known to dabble in the bro step, the dubstep, the wow, 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 jittery, lots of really bright, flashy harmony lines coming in out of nowhere, really kind of all over the place. I know that, a lot of people who watch my channel and just people who are underground and indie music fans in general have much hatred for Skrillex, but I really don't even care. And, it's not that big of a deal. And I will prove it to you.
I've listened to Skrillex! Forgive me, Lord, for I have listened to Skrillex.
Well. Alright, at number 11, this Danny Brown OD EP picture disc features tracks such as Baseline, Wit It. Danny has spent a lot of time this past year not releasing any big projects, but putting out a lot of weird, excessive, just very over-the-top party rap tracks with just a lot of vulgarity, and he is just nastier than a lot of people could even hope to be. I mean, if you're competing in that lane, Danny is like already 500 miles ahead of you. But that little collection of tracks, instrumentals on the other side, it's an enjoyable EP. At number 10, tight little collection of post-punk tracks on the lower EP Walkon Heads. I really like all this awesome post-punk that's coming out of Denmark and Sweden right now. I mean, good stuff. And we go hardcore punk on our number 9 spot, the EP that the band Cerce put out shortly after they dropped that tour EP that I reviewed very positively. Yeah, look them up. Look them up. At number 8, definitely my favorite hip-hop EP this year, a free EP, a free P from Shad, Melancholy and the Infinite Shadness. This EP just, pretty much plays towards Shad's strength, comedy, a lot of just wit. He's a very smart, funny guy, and good with lyrics too, and he picks good instrumentals. I mean, he's got a fun, loving, but thoughtful personality. At number 7, another free P from the band Revocation Tetratogenesis. How could anything that has that name not be good? If you're looking for some hard, fast thrash metal with a lot of personality, I definitely wish I reviewed this band's 2011 album when I had the chance. Sorry. At number 6, more metal with maybe one of the most ambitious projects I've heard from this band so far, Agalloch's Faustian Echoes EP, a 21-minute long song that really is worked into several different parts and is inspired by Faust. There's a bit of a storyline kind of interjecting in the midst of all these sections in the song. A lot of the melodies are very rich and straightforward and memorable like they usually are on Agalloch albums. And it's a good project. Check it out. Number 5, Daniel Rossen of Grizzly Bear, Silent Hour, Golden Mile. Yeah, you know, I wasn't really that huge on the Grizzly Bear album that came out this year, but this EP is a nice little collection of tracks and showcases Daniel's power as a songwriter. I mean, his voice, his melodies, and his guitar playing with nothing else accompanying it are just very masterful. At number 4, the new Deathspell Omega EP, Drought. Man, these guys mix together so many extreme metal styles, and they do it with just so much virtuosity and songwriting power. Man, I mean, you know, even though this is just a short collection of tracks, they are not throwaways. I mean, they are damn good songs. Good recording quality too, and really showcases the speed and the detail and the brutality of this band's playing. At number 3, our second EP that was actually from 2011 on this list. Yeah, the Skrillex EP is also from 2011. It came out just before Christmas. I didn't review it. And this EP came out in 2011 too, but I didn't actually listen to it until its reissue earlier this year on Jag Jaguar, the band Foxygen. It's actually in here, the band Foxygen. Take the Kids Off Broadway. They actually have a new full-length album dropping in January. These guys, in a really awesome way, sort of Ariel Pink-like way, mix together the sounds of bands like The Kinks, The Animals, Velvet Underground, The Rolling Stones. It's actually pretty awesome, with some good songwriting too, and lots of sonic and instrumental play, you know, really kind of working over some large choruses, some organ playing too, horns. It actually kind of reminds me of artists like Richard Swift, but with a little more ambition and eccentricity. At number 2, Burial, Kindred EP. I mean, this is some of his longest and most ambitious material yet. I loved the progression on these tracks. I loved the beats and how he kind of altered them subtly as the tracks were progressing on here. The title track is great, especially the ambient interludes on that song. The dude just has a knack for not only rhythms, but textures and soundscapes too. And it really makes his very beat-oriented songs not only, you know, kind of danceable, but very beautiful too. And number 1, my favorite EP this year, as if it wasn't already obvious with some people who watch my reviews on the regular. Tonight, Self-Titled, tonight, Hudson Mohawk and Lunas bring together some awesome beats on this EP. And not only are they just banging, I mean bass heavy. Really strange and kind of unique when it comes to the samples and the sounds that are being used in these beats. I mean, the sound of like what I think is cars crashing, babies cooing, bubbles popping, quick little vocal edits. I just loved what these guys did on this EP for all 5 of the tracks. Yeah, it's one-dimensional, a lot like that Skrillex EP, but it's around for such a short amount of time that it's, you know, it's quick in and out. It's like, ooh, bam, oh, awesome, we're done. How Tonight does on another EP or a full-length album, that remains to be seen. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Just shake your booty to it. Just shake your booty to it. Just shake that booty. And that's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Shake that booty. All right. That's the list. That's the list. What were your favorite EPs of this past year? And shout out to Poor Lily on their 3 songs EP. That was pretty good too. And yeah, that's it. That's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Love you. You're the best. Anthony Fantano. EPs forever.